Come with me and sail away. Leave behind your yesterday. Cross the bridge to Sunset Bay. Come with me to Cape Cod Bay.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Parent Pod. We are back on Thursday nights for the summer.
I love a Thirsty Thursday, by the way. And how appropriate, by the way, where we are.
I know, right? Tonight we're coming to you from Bad Martha's in Wacoit, which is part of East Falmouth on the Cape. And we're actually really excited to do this episode with them tonight.
Thirsty Thursdays, it's appropriate, but this is my first beer tasting. I'm like a virgin to the beer tasting.
She doesn't usually do the beer tasting.
But I'm excited and I'm willing to try anything, and it's alcohol.
Yeah,
So
I had
also
some beer.
really-
It's been on and off. I used to do it a lot when I was in college. That was like more the drink of choice, I think. And I used to love going.
That's
to beer
all we could
tastings.
afford. So
That too.
it was our only option, right?
But you never went to like beer tastings or breweries anywhere.
No,
in your early 20s.
No.
It was like the thing to do.
I had to go to a brewery tour. I don't even think I could say the word. I had to go to one of those tours for work, and it was actually a very cool experience. But now we have one in our town.
Yes, this
And
was
how
exciting.
cool is this? Yes.
Absolutely. And so Bad Martha's they redid this whole spot. It used to be Oysters too. And when Bad Martha's, which is also originally from the Vineyard, they came in and revamped the whole spot and really created a space that is outstanding.
The landscape here alone, and I mean, if you haven't been, it's definitely something, worth doing. The landscape is great. The flowers, the gardens, I feel like they've just created a really cool experience, actually.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a great Sunday fun day place.
It really
I think
is.
it is.
I think it is too.
I think we may have found a Sunday fun day place, but it's definitely great. So what are we doing with...
So we're going to actually take you through a flight tasting from Bad Martha's first tonight. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the Bad Martha experience. We're going to speak with Ralph Younger and, kind of share our thoughts. And then
we'll show you a little bit of what's happening around here. They've got games. It's a really cool environment. So
absolutely.
Definitely worth checking out. We'll take you on a little tour and...
yeah. And then we'll share our upcoming schedule. All right, so where are we starting tonight?
So what they did for us is we told them to surprise us.
Yes.
There's a lot of beers on tap. I don't know how many it was. I think it was like 17.
Yeah, there was.
I could be making that up, but what we asked them to do, you get 4 in a flight. So we asked them to do a flight of 4 of the most popular dark and a flight of 4 of the most popular light. So that's what we're doing here.
Yes,
okay.
That is what we're doing.
So which one? We could go this way if you want.
Yeah, let's
You start
work
with
our
that
way
one.
in.
I'll start with this one.
All right, that's perfect. So I'm actually starting with the MV
Okay.
which is they said they bring you this little sheet down here.
Oh, I love it.
And
it's like
this
a cheat
one,
sheet.
it says it's 5.3%, and it's kind of like a medium color, which is really.
And isn't this their like flagship?
This is the flagship.
Like
their main like popular beer, and it's on the lighter side for the darker beers. So that's really good. First of all, I see why that's the flagship.
See, I think I would like
drink it
this one because it's not super dark. I think it's like, actually, I'll just try it right after you try it.
And you know what? I love the little glasses.
Oh my god, these little pints.
I need that on a necklace. You can pour wine into it.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
But they're adorable.
No, they're so cute. I could drink that. I could for sure.
That's
drink that.
really good. There's a light. Now we're not big beer connoisseurs. Obviously, it's Kelly's
I don't know.
first time.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
And
but
so
you can taste.
You
things
can
in it.
taste different things. There's a little hint of caramel in there, which I think makes it really smooth.
Absolutely.
And then for those, they
it
smell
smell?
it just like what you do with wine, and there's a little bit of a floral hint to it. My nose doesn't always work properly, but you can kind of taste that now that you know.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
taste a little bit of the caramel
yes,
and the
no,
floral.
definitely.
Yes. So we like that one.
I like that one.
That's a nice medium one. Good for a cookout, maybe.
Good for yes. Although we're gonna get up to the higher percentages
Yes.
because I'm telling you, some of these
Yeah, they're gonna
take you on a trip.
The darker the beer, the higher the.
There you go.
The higher the number goes up.
All right. So what are we trying next?
All right, let's try the
Let's try-
508
okay.
IPA. IPAs are really popular beers.
This,
Everybody's
by the
kind
way-
of doing them now.
They are, but I love the name.
Yes,
And that was
508.
one of my questions was going to be like, who gets to name them? Is it the brewmaster that gets to name them? I have to ask Ralph
we'll
that
have to
because
ask.
the 508, this is a 7%.
Yep.
Which can't get mad at that.
No.
But
Oh, I have a good idea for the next one, the 02536, because they're East Falmouth.
see this one, I can tell without even looking at the menu, I can tell that there's grapefruit in this. Like
Yes.
I can taste
You
grapefruit.
can taste the
and I love
citrus.
that. I love it.
What's great about this too is it's a lighter one, so
Yeah.
and it's also smooth.
So you can drink 14 of those.
Oh
Can
yeah,
you taste
that's
it?
yeah, that's a really
That's a good summer
that's
beer.
a summer beer. That's
Yeah.
that actually might be the jam for the summer.
I like that's my favorite so far.
So if I bring beer to something,
Yes, you're gonna bring.
I need the 508, a
Yeah.
growler of 508.
There you
for
go.
Kelly. All right, I like that.
That's the other cool
And the
thing.
name is cool.
That's
name is so
I love
cool.
it.
That's
The
a
other
7% too.
7%. You can actually get to goes of the beers that they have on tap,
Yep.
right? So they have the growlers that are 64
ounce.
and then the crowler. Is that
Yeah,
what
the
it's called?
crawlers are
32. Let's just move on, all right? You can get some to goes.
Yeah, you can get some to go. So bring 'em
Let's
home.
try. Let's go with your Irish red over there.
All right, Irish Red. Everybody typically does an Irish Red. Most places do. Not every place, but
Oh, okay.
these are popular beers, and obviously Irish Red. I'll hold it up in the light for those who can't see
That's
it.
dark.
Has a nice. It's dark, and you can see the red tinge to it.
Okay. This is a 6.5er.
It's really smooth at the end. That one has caramel in it.
This one too?
Yeah, that's why it's so. I think this caramel helps keep it create a smooth finish. It's almost like silky. I don't know. Maybe it's the idea of caramel.
Yeah, see, I was never really a fan of dark beers. Like
There's no aftertaste either with it.
Yes,
It just
it's not
runs
like
right down.
super. Yeah, no, I like that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes they can be like too like. These are good.
These are
I'm a
excellent.
big fan.
All right, you're on to the Tattooed Lady. This is a 4.8%.
I love the
this
Tattooed
one's-
Lady.
That's their mascot.
That's right. That's their Bad Martha.
So how do
She's
you like
a
that?
frisky little
Kelly's
mermaid.
loving the lights for her.
I'm a big yes. I am. But I just feel like I don't know.
Oh, there's citrus
That's
in
a
that.
4.8er.
Is that? That's orange this time.
Yeah, you can taste it. I think I have. Maybe my taste buds have issues.
Maybe. There's a little hint of orange there and some spice, I think.
That's your coriander spice.
Oh, it is the coriander.
That's what you threw out the last
I'm like-
time. Yep, that's what it is. Okay.
All right, so the Tattooed Lady, that's pretty good. That's a light one. I think still our favorite for summer. Are we going back to?
I'm
still
going
like the
back to
508.
508.
We're 508 girls here.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to your Wicked Coffee.
This one.
This one kind of freaked me out a little bit because I was
It's
like,
a
how
porter.
can a beer taste like a coffee?
Yes. Yes. And it's a porter. So this is like a really dark beer. You can't see through it.
Yep.
Darker beers are obviously, they tend to be the higher percentages. So not with this one. It's a 5. And cheers to that.
Right? It looks like you're drinking a cold brew coffee too, by the way.
It tastes like a cold brew coffee.
It does.
It tastes like what were those? Remember the shots they used to do in the Dunkin' Donuts coffees? The turbo shots.
Turbo shots.
That's what that tastes like to me. I
How-
don't even feel like that's
I
alcohol.
mean-
I know it's alcohol, but I feel like that could go
Does
into my
this
coffee.
mean? I was just gonna say, does this mean that we can trade off coffee for the Wicked Coffee Porter?
I think only at like homecoming Thanksgiving games. Just kidding.
That tastes like coffee.
I know, right? It doesn't even taste like alcohol. Well, and at 5%, like I'd say this is a dangerous
smells like
beer,
beer, but it tastes
at
like
5,
coffee.
it's one of your lower ones, so that's really good.
Yeah, you can have a couple of those.
Yeah,
All right.
easily.
So that's our.
You could definitely make some type of like coffee after
Oh,
dinner drink
for
or something
sure.
like that one.
For
That's-
sure.
Or coffee martini. That could be a one. I could see that.
Yeah. I mean, now we're getting. We're
getting
really.
complicated. We're getting creative.
I think our flights are hitting our head. Maybe we do need a plate.
All right,
of something.
the Vineyard Summer Ale. That's one of their old summer ales, 4.8%.
Okay.
Really, really light. Let's see if you like this one.
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh,
This one's good. I'm a big fan of the light, and this one's even lighter. So this is a 4.8, same as the tattooed lady.
and there's a little bit of pear in there, so a little bit of citrus again.
Okay.
Pears aren't citrus, but a fruity kind of flavor.
Yeah, I like it.
What do you like better, though? The
Whoa.
508?
I'm still with
the 508.
Yeah, I am.
We're hometown
I am.
girls. We're sticking with the 508.
I mean, I don't know. It's maybe the name just has me locked in, but all right.
But
so
it
I gotta
was
try
really
that.
good. All right, so
Our last
two.
No, we did the coffee.
No, we have the Belgian Quad.
Oh yeah.
So let's actually do this one first.
Okay.
All right, so we have
This one makes me a little nervous.
So this one is, it's a pinkish color. Almost
It's like the
looks
rosé
like a-
of beers.
Yeah, the rosé of beer. I like that.
I love it.
This is a strawberry kiwi sour. It's a 4%.
Is it really gonna be sour?
I don't know. See, my mouth's already watering.
Wait, clear your palate first.
Okay, all right.
We gotta because this one.
I feel like you have to be prepared for it.
mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
The sour beer. It smells like strawberry. It smells like fruit.
It's definitely tart and sweet.
Yup. All right, so strawberry kiwi sour. I mean, it smells like fruit.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
It's really tart.
That's sour.
Your lips pucker from it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's my favorite one. I can see why some people might like it though.
Can people drink a lot of those?
I personally wouldn't be able to, but I could see why some people might like.
Like I
that
could
type
have
of
I
tart
could
beer.
have like a mini one of those.
You like a shot of it.
Yes. Give me a shot of the strawberry kiwi sour.
And mix it with Jello.
Yeah. There you go.
That
Yeah.
might actually, with a cherry Jello, might be right.
It's actually not at all what I was expecting,
No.
but it's exactly what it says.
Yeah, it's
It's a
definitely
strawberry kiwi sour beer.
All right, so now we're going to end with this Belgian Quad, which is
At 10.3.
So if you drink probably 2 or 3 of these,
Have the minis.
make sure you call Uber.
Yeah.
We know a great driver in the area. We're
Right.
happy to pass out his information, but he will need to drive you for sure.
10.3. Belgian Quad.
See, and not a lot of people like dark beers. It's a dark beer again. There's definitely plum in it. You can taste the
Oh my
plum.
god, you can smell it.
You can smell it. That's
I can smell it.
so. I think that one is probably my favorite dark beer.
Am I buzzed off of these freaking flights?
We might be.
I mean,
We
this
didn't
is
even drink all of
crazy.
them.
Oh my god.
She's gonna finish the 10.3.
Yeah, right. No, I don't think I can.
It's actually. I think you're gonna like that. I know it's dark, but
No, I like
it's
this one.
really smooth.
I like this one.
I feel like that would be like a great if you're into beer. This is a great dessert.
That's a
beer.
good one. Yes, that's what it
Or
is.
like
It
a
tastes kind of
Christmas
like
time beer.
sweet. Almost.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Okay, I'm a big
So,
fan of that.
Which one is your favorite dark, and which one is your favorite light?
I think I like for like a regular dark. I think I'm gonna go with the MV Ale.
The MV.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that one. And then I'm sticking with the 508.
You're sticking with the 508.
I am.
That 508 was great.
It has my heart.
So you like the 508. I like the 508, and actually out of the dark, I was gonna say this.
You
one.
like the Irish?
I liked all the darks.
I know you
They
did.
were all really good.
Yep.
You can't have a lot of them though because they are a little heavier. But I think I have to give it up to that Belgian Quad at the end with that plum. That was really.
It's very
I couldn't
very
have
good.
too many, but one I think would be.
Well, you'd be legless.
Yeah.
But it's also like one of those like give yourself a treat. I'm gonna have my Belgian quad.
Yeah, I would. I think
Myself.
I feel like I could come here and enjoy like
Yeah.
a nice Belgian
Absolutely.
quad, 32 ounce frosty glass.
But the cool thing is that you can people that love beer, and there's
They
a
can
lot of
come
people.
just do
They can
this.
come and do this, and whatever your fave is, you leave with that,
Right, that one, the
growler, and
growler
then you're
after.
good. So it's actually
And you
kinda
come with
cool.
friends, and you can each get different flights and experiment with each other.
Can I just grab this so we can show them what they delivered to
Yes.
us? Because
Yeah.
honestly, this is like no joke. This is the charcuterie plate that they delivered to us. I mean, are you kidding
I mean,
me?
it's pretty amazing.
Are you kidding me?
There's fruit, there's cheese,
There's everything.
everything. I mean,
What are these things?
I don't even know. All right.
I know.
We did.
Can we put it right here?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
put it there.
All right. So it's definitely.
So let's cheers and finish.
Yeah.
one.
Let's. Okay.
So you
let's do
pick
that.
your favorite,
Okay.
and I'll pick a favorite.
Okay. I'm gonna finish my 508.
Okay.
You have to finish your Belgian quad.
Oh, you just do that so you don't want to finish the 10.3. All right, I'll take one.
It's
for
a
the
halfer.
team. All right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy summer.
Cheers to all of
Cheers
you.
to you.
Happy Thirsty Thursday.
I know. I love it.
Excellent.
I mean, I don't think we had to do it as a shot, but we did. Okay, so we have Brian Link here, very special guest, considered a master brewer, right? This is what your title is. Now, my first question is there a difference between a brew master or a master brewer?
No.
Okay, because I was calling it a brew master.
Yeah.
And I think they're both the same thing, right? Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you do here at Bad Martha's.
Yeah, so I oversee both of our locations, making sure that all the beers come out right, all of the recipes that are coming out, everything that's coming out new, making sure that we're getting all the ingredients in that we need, making sure that all the beers come out on time, overseeing our distribution.
So you have to go over to the vineyard also.
Yes.
How do you split up that time?
So I usually go over there once every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on what's going on over there.
Okay.
I've got another brewer over there, so I've got a brewer over here and a brewer over there that
Okay.
I'm both overseeing, and basically whenever they need help, I help them out, and I also just make sure, again, everything flows fine.
How long does it take to brew one beer start to finish?
Start to finish? So the actual brewing process usually takes 6 to 8 hours. But the fermenting process afterwards takes anywhere from 2 weeks to a month.
I was going to say 6 to 8 hours. I'll make a beer this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes a little bit longer.
A little
than
bit
that.
more,
Okay,
yeah.
we're fermenting. That's
And then
right.
if it's a barrel aged, it can be from 4 to 6 months or even years.
So it's a lot like, whiskey, wine, bourbon, like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's very similar. Okay, so this, and I should have opened with this, but I am new to this beer tasting thing. So this is my first time at a little flight tasting, which was very exciting for me. Big fan of the beers, by the way.
Thank you.
How many do you have on tap right now?
So we have 13 beers on tap right now. One
Okay.
that just picked earlier today.
Okay.
We usually try and keep 14 to 16. We have 16 lines.
Okay, so there's a lot of activity going on back there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so, and I know this might not be your responsibility, but we're big fans of the names. So who gets to name them?
So it's a little bit of a collaboration.
Okay.
Ralph has done a great job. He came up with Mischievous Mermaid.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
That
it.
was a great name.
Somehow that does not surprise me that he came up with that.
Yeah. And then after that, it's just the team kind of comes together, tries to
Okay.
find some good names, and then the owner, Jonathan Blum, also.
Okay, so, and I think Ralph was drinking the summer, what he said it was his summer.
Vineyard Summer Ale?
The Vineyard, yes.
Yeah.
So he said he was psyched because that means summer's here and
Exactly.
that one's out. What is your favorite right now?
So right now, it was Mischievous Mermaid before it just came off tap. Right now, I've been drinking a lot of the strawberry kiwi sour.
That's your fave?
It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Can you drink more than one of those?
I can usually one or two.
Okay, because that's a lot going on.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is, I didn't even know beer could taste like that, to be honest with you. And I mean, it tastes like fruit and it's super sour. I just really had no idea that we could do that. That's interesting. That's not at all what I thought you were going to say. That's pretty cool. I love it.
Yep.
So, this is a great little experience. You guys have created an amazing environment for everybody around. I just have to know, when you were little, did you say, I want to brew beer as my profession? Because there are people that literally say, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't until college when I started to try to learn how to brew.
Okay. Oh, so you started brewing in college. All right.
I started to learn how to brew
To
in
learn,
college, yeah.
because it is a science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so people out there, you can't just decide tomorrow that you're going to brew some beer. It's actually, you become a master, which is what you are. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate all of your time and your information. This has been a cool experience for us, and we have learned a lot, and your beer is fantastic.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
Thanks
It was
so
my
much.
pleasure.
So now, before we get to Ralph and chat with him about all the exciting things and the history here at Bad Martha's, it's the favorite part of our show every week.
Our Oprah moment.
Yes,
I love
it's
it.
our favorite part. And for those of you who don't know, we have a link tree that you're seeing across the bottom right now. And via that link, you can actually nominate a friend, a relative, a random person, anyone that
Anybody.
you feel deserves just a little bit of kindness, whether they need some encouragement, whether you want to thank them,
Whatever
build them up,
it is.
whatever the reason.
And it doesn't have to be like a full-blown thing. Like, you
Yeah.
don't need to write this whole thing.
No.
Just thank
Fill out
them
the
for
form.
being whoever they are and whatever they mean to you.
Yeah, it's our favorite part, and we, from Cape Cod Moms and the Parent Pod, our team sends them a little package showing our
Yeah.
appreciation for just them spreading a little kindness in the
That's
world. That was our biggest lesson that we learned out of the pandemic, and we want to keep it going.
Got to keep it going.
Because I think we all learned how important that was.
Oh, it was
So,
a huge part.
can't let it go.
No, nope. We're going to keep it going.
So this week, we are actually surprising a very special woman in the community who's from Ashby. She's worked with Cape Cod Moms for a number of years. She's a leader in the community, and I'm really excited about this one.
I know, this is a good
This is
one.
from an anonymous poster, and so we are actually going to call her up now, and I'm hoping with our, if you guys can't hear this end, because this is something new
Yeah, I
for
know.
us.
It's hard because we're going to put her on speaker, but
You may not be able to hear it. So, but we'll kind of
We'll give you
transpose
the
what she says
we'll
up
give
on
you
the
the
side
deets.
too. So, without further ado, we are actually calling Marie Blackburn. Don't know if she's watching. Hopefully, she is. If not, surprise.
Hello?
Hi, is this Marie?
Yes.
Hi, Marie. It's Amy and Kelly from the Parent Pod with Cape Cod Moms. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. We are actually calling to surprise you because you are this week's kindness nomination and inspirational winner. And yeah, this is a favorite part of our show every week is doing this. And we were really excited when we saw this nomination come through. And so I want to read to you what the anonymous person said about you, and then we'll let you know. We're going to actually be sending you a little gift. So we just want to share it with you and our audience right now. Marie is well deserving of the act of kindness. She is a mother, she is a boss, and she's an entrepreneur. She is so generous with her time, both with volunteering and activism within the community. She is always seeking to connect, build bridges, and build up other people, especially women within our community. I don't know how she has the energy, but she is one of the most deserving people we could ever nominate. Thank you, Marie, for all your hard work. Marie,
I love that.
I was like tears.
Oh.
I'm
We're
like crying and the crowd's right up there.
That's so nice.
We love that place, by the way,
Yeah,
too.
right.
But we are so excited to be surprising you right now. And there's going to be a little gift heading your way within the next week or so. And we will be in touch to get that to you. But thank you so much for being awesome. Thank you so much for inspiring other people within our community. And just keep on being the amazing boss you are.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for all you do, Amy.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
Thanks,
We really
Brewery.
appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I love when they
I'm
answer.
like,
Is
I
my
know.
mascara
Here you go.
right?
No, you're good. Here, just clean it up a little bit.
I
That was
love,
really sweet.
I love whether, and Marie we happen to know, and which is really great, but I love whether we know them or not. It's such a great thing.
It is. It's just, it's gonna,
it's
whatever
inspiring
kind
for
of
us.
day you are having, that's gonna flip it around.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like a
How
million
can you
times.
not go through a day
That's good.
without spreading kindness? And
I love it.
it's actually interesting because someone in our community recently, and a North Falmouth parent, she recently lost her brother, and I saw it posted, and they were saying, in memory of him, do an act of kindness. I'm
Yep.
see if there's a
Oh my God, you're so cute. No, but that's
And I
true.
thought
That's
it's
what we have
so
to do,
powerful.
and that's what people.
I'm a mess.
It's
It's
the
beer.
reason we did the going to the 4th grade parade.
Yep.
We just, and it doesn't mean you have to buy them something or do something. It just, we did it because.
We wanna spread
Annie
joy.
was like so generous giving us those costumes
Yeah.
to surprise these kids.
Check
and
out this picture of us. We'll throw it up right now.
Right. It was the best. It was the best. Amy's like a front page of the Enterprise, like jamming, but it was awesome. But that's all that it is. It's just doing something little that is going to change somebody's
Yep.
day in
It's
a positive way.
I think of it like a scale, right? You always
Yeah.
want the good to outweigh the bad. So
Yes.
how many chips can we add to the good side of the scale to outweigh all the other
No,
stuff?
I agree 100%.
Because you're never going to avoid all the other
Right.
stuff,
No,
unfortunately.
that was great.
So that it was great, and I'm so glad we got to nominate
I know,
her.
me too.
And yeah,
That was great. We are here with Ralph Younger. He is our assistant manager, general manager at Bad Martha's. And we are very excited to have you here. You have created quite the experience for us, my friend. So I'm very happy to meet you and to spend some time with you. And we want to kind of just pick your brain a little bit. We want to learn a little bit more about how this came to be. And which is actually leads me to my first question. How did the Bad Martha's thing start? And how did you expand it to where we are today?
Yeah, so I'm new to the brand, so I joined them in 2019, but this brand started in Eggertown in Martha's Vineyard in 2013. And the owner and founder's name is Jonathan Bloom, and he is a retired marketing guru from Yum Brand, so he oversaw KFC, Taco Bells, and things like that.
Oh, wow.
So he was looking for something to do in retirement, so he calls it his rewirement.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Where he wanted to, him and a buddy have a love for craft beer.
Yep.
Go golfing a lot on the vineyard. So he and him wanted to create a brand. So they found a young man who was a beer meister over on the vineyard, and they started the Bad Martha brand. And because of his expertise in marketing, the logo, the story, all of that came to fruition. And it's a great story about a temptress mermaid off the island of Martha's Vineyard that lured a shipman and
Yep.
tempted him with the lush grape leaves of Martha's Vineyard, where they put a little bit in each beer, so that gives it that Bad Martha's Vineyard flair.
I love it. I think that the story is actually so cool.
Yeah, it's a
And the logo, I don't think we'll get a shot of it at some point, but she's a frisky little mermaid, let me
She
tell
is.
you. I'm a big fan. So you're on the vineyard, and what brought you to East Falmouth?
So if you ever visit the Edgartown location, it's next to a nursery called Donorama's.
Okay.
And that's really important with the brand and the founder, that we use local ingredients. We're with nature, we commune. It's a farmer's brewery, so we have an agricultural license. And it was actually Mahoney's that reached out to us and told us about the property being for sale, and again, that connection of having a nursery next to a brewery.
That's
So
very
they
cool.
supply us with a lot of the plants that you see in the beautiful grounds around here, and the hanging baskets are for sale as well, and things like that.
What a great little cross-marketing, cross-promotion thing. I love it. That's great. The coolest part is that this guy retires and he creates this, other empire. Was he really like a big beer fan? Like, is he just like obsessed with beers, and he just really was like, I want to get into this process? And
I think it's a combination of both. I mean, if you look at the architecture and stuff, you'll see his love for wine as well. So there's a California wine aspect to our grounds and the aesthetics of the barn and things like that. But he is a beer guy. He does definitely owns beer. Loves loves having his friends and buddies be able to drink his beer.
That's so cool. I love it. So clearly you've created an experience here. This is not just a restaurant. It's not just a brewery. It's a full-blown experience for somebody to come here. So tell us a little bit about what we have here, what's offered here, what people can do here, the gardens, the art, the live entertainment, all of that stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, we're here in East Falmouth, right off of Route 28, and you know, water surrounding us. So you had to create a place that challenges the water. So he created a space with beautiful, lush gardens all around you. So we have, thousands of different varieties of flowers here. We have a great bluestone patio with a fire pit and pergola, and we have a traditional Amish building barn here. So this is a traditional barn that was built by the Amish in Pennsylvania. They come up, they do a 3-day traditional barn raising, and it's all peg and studs, so no nails or anything inside there. So this architecture is excuse me, something that will last through the test of time. And what we did here was create, at first it was a brewery, so it was a bar, brewery setup. You come, taste beer. Pizza was always a connection with it, but it was beer forward. Then when COVID hit, we had to go to...
I gotta ask while you're sipping that though, is this your favorite brew that you're sipping on right now, and what is it?
So this is our summer ale. So
you went with the summer ale.
So I love the summer ale when it comes out. So I'm super excited when it comes out in April, and it gives us a chance to say, okay, summer's finally here.
Okay, cool.
And it's an easy drinking, day drink.
I love it. That's what I'm finding about my little 508 IPA, which I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah, so the 508 is a great one. That's
totally got sidetracked, but that's all right. I love it. I love it.
That's your New England IPA, easy, smooth. If you like a little bit of hop, it gives you all the flavor, but a great beer.
It's so cool. All right, so back to what we were talking about. So the events that you have here, we have live entertainment, yes? And when is that? How does that play into the weekly schedule?
Yeah, so Bad Martha wants to be known for having live music 6 days out of the week. So we will have live music 3 to 6 every day, Monday through Sunday, except for Saturdays. Saturdays, there's just so much organic traffic. A lot of people, come here for tours and things like that. So we just want to be able to have the time to give them what they need when they come here. But Monday through Sunday, except for Saturday, we have live music 3 to 6.
That's awesome.
We do a lot of events here too. We partner with a lot of different local charities and nonprofits in town. So there's always venues being used for different organizations. We do trivia, Thirsty Thursday trivia night. So tonight actually is a Thursday. Tonight's Wednesday actually. So tonight's bingo. So we have bingo tonight, which is
bingo.
Yeah, so we partnered with Cape Cod Pride, and we've been celebrating Pride here at Bad Martha, and want to continue to let people know that this is an all-inclusive venue.
Love it.
Everyone's welcomed here. So we partnered with them and raised nearly $1,000 for them in the month of June. So we're super excited for that, and we'll conclude it tonight.
Now, how does that work with the bingo and the any sort of game nights or whatever you have? Is that something that people have to sign up for, or do you just come and you can join in, or
yeah? So
how
it's
does that work?
free to play unless we put a suggested donation. Massachusetts bingo is a gambling, so you have to have it free. So we offer it free here for all of our patrons to come on a Wednesday night. Some people know about it and come organically and just play the game as well.
I love that. Now, with the live entertainment, where do they set up? So if you're sitting over here, is it someplace like if you're over here, can you still hear the music? Or
Yeah. So currently where we're sitting right now, there's a big blue tent that gets erected. So the musicians play from here, and they play towards the
they're
brewery.
right in the center of everything.
Yeah, so they're right here.
That's great.
So you're right on stage, and we have all types of acts, duels and single acoustic guitar players and different things like that. So it's a great time. So we try to find other people from not just locally. We bring people over the bridge. We brought a Nashville rock star up for our Christmas party. Yeah, we brought Nick DeLeo. And he has ties and sandwich, but he's a Nashville star down there, so he came out and did our Christmas party.
That's so cool. I love it.
Party, so yeah.
That's so neat. I love it. So as far as like brewing the beer here, are there brewery tours? Are there tours that you can take? Are there, to learn about sort of what's being brewed in our hometown?
So currently we don't offer tours. We are a brewery with a restaurant inside itself. So our space shares the kitchen and the brewery shares it. So we have to figure out how we can do that safely so that people aren't back there in the food aspect of it.
Oh yeah, that would make things a little complicated.
But
right?
we're a tap tasting, so you definitely come to the brewery, come into our tap room. Our brewer masters are here 7 days a week. They're able to give you knowledge. All of our staff is trained to learn the beers, know the process. When you walk into the tap room, you'll see it's a fully functional tap room. So those first two metal tanks are full production where they boil the beer.
So they're actually brewing beer in those tanks right now.
And this silo right behind us is full of grain. And throughout the day, you'll hear it come on as they suck the grain to make the next beer.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool.
It's a great space.
So we always leave our guests with the last word. So I appreciate all the information, and you guys have to come check this place out. It's so cool. We're going to leave you with the last word. Anything you want to leave with us or leave with them?
Yeah, so we're super excited to be here in Falmouth for the second location, and we're stoked to be launching our Red, White, and Brew Bash, which will be our first inaugural kickoff to the 4th of July weekend. So we have 5 days of live music, a DJ, raffles, giveaways. Our Wildflower Beer Meadow, which is an extension of the brewery across the parking lot there, will be open, and that has its own little vibe over there. Very nice picnic style, family friendly, dog friendly. So it's going to be a nice, fun, rockin' weekend, and
That's awesome.
hope you join us.
Fantastic. Ralph, thank you so much for joining us and creating this experience for us. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much for
Thanks
having
so
me.
much.
So that was really great with Ralph and Master Brewer Brian.
Yep.
I learned a lot.
I thought it was great that he could take time away. With him managing both the island and here, that's a lot going on. He's got 13 brews on tap, up to 16 available. I mean, that's a lot.
I don't know how he has the time. I don't
either. But it was very cool.
Yeah,
And just to be able to hang out here for a little bit today.
and experience it. It was a nice. It's a nice
good.
place. Come with some girlfriends.
Absolutely.
Come with as a couple. Come with the kids. I mean, there's games. Kelly and I checked out a little bit of a game earlier.
Oh, that game.
I won 1-0.
Yeah.
Was the final
She
score.
threw 2, I threw 45.
Yeah.
And still didn't get
We're
one.
gonna have to come here more so you can practice on it.
No, I'm getting one from my backyard because I'm not doing that again.
Good birthday present.
Yeah, right.
I know people who make custom ones.
Right. Oh, good.
So
this is
yeah,
great.
this is a great experience between the gardens and they have live music. I mean, this is a great place to come. And
It's dog friendly.
Yeah.
They've got, between the bingo and the fundraisers that
I
they
love
have
the
coming
idea that
on.
they do all these fundraisers. I think it's phenomenal that they enter the community. They're giving back. They give a certain proceed, right? Standard.
It was like 10% off the top of the profits are going to the local hunger. I forget what it was.
different nonprofits that
Nonprofits.
fight hunger in the area or
Yes.
in the region.
But it's all local stuff, and it's all I mean, they're really supportive
important to them.
company. Yeah, for sure.
And that happens with this community again. I think that's an underlying theme that always comes through with us. It's all about community. We got to get back to basics.
I
Keep
know.
supporting local. Keep supporting community because
we learned our lessons.
Yeah.
We need to just
we got to
make it
stay
happen
here
now.
because they're the ones giving back to us. And
I agree.
so we've got some ideas for the future about some of the volunteer work we do and holding some
wheels are
fundraisers
turning.
already, and some ladies' nights and stuff like that.
What do we have coming up?
Coming up? Okay, so remember we're on Thursdays now.
Yes.
So I know we all want to be out on Friday. So we're moving to Thursdays. So we know you're in. So check us out. Next week we're going to have Jillian from the Mommy's Timeout, Mama Needs a Timeout event.
That's right.
That we are helping. We're one of the sponsors
In
for.
October.
And this is really exciting. And if you're a business that wants to get involved with us in terms of the event, we can also connect you with Jillian. But if you want to get involved with us, we are actually going to have a live prize table. We're going to be going live from the event during the marketplace event, which is a couple hours, and we are going to be awarding prizes to people and moms as they come through. They're going to have to spin a wheel.
Ideas. Talk about having ideas.
Oh yeah,
my God. We're going to have a wheel that's spinning.
And listen, it's booking up fast. People are getting their tickets. The hotel rooms already booked up the first amount of hotel room.
They did. There were a couple of blocks.
I
in
had
the
to get
first
it
one.
reopened for mine. I was like panicking. I'm like, and I live locally.
I know,
I
right?
wanted the full
You have to have the full experience,
I needed
yes.
a room to come
No,
back to.
you're right.
So, and I actually booked it for 2 days.
Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so we have Jillian.
So we got Jillian, and so we're going to talk about all that. She'll come on again, but we're going to be highlighting everything really in depth. So you need to join us. Maybe we can get a cocktail of the evening for that episode.
Oh, for sure.
That would be really fun.
Absolutely.
And then the following week,
We have Jill again, Jill Barilli,
Yes.
my girlfriend that came on from Beauty Counter, and we will talk to her about quick 5-minute mommy makeover stuff because our last one didn't go so well.
yep. And I'm
Our
hoping
YouTube
maybe we can do.
videos did not help us with
No,
our makeovers.
They crashed our steps.
Yes.
So
We need Jill
we need
to come in
expert
here.
advice
Yes.
here. So she's going to come in and help us, and so we can get ready for the Mama's Time Out event because we want to have our makeup
Yeah.
ready on point.
You gotta be on point.
Especially after a year of not doing it. We're
Right.
way out of practice.
Right.
So that's really exciting, and so much more to come for the summer. Don't forget to submit your thoughts. We're going to be putting out things on social media. Give us your feedback. What do you want to see from us in the next year or so? What do you want to see more of? Any constructive feedback, we're open to it. Don't forget, submit your questions for guests ahead of time. You can nominate friends.
Yep.
All of the above. Even if you want to join the team and get involved with us, shoot us an email. And don't forget the Mama's Time Out event. You want to come party with us for
Yes.
that. I have to get that one more plug.
I know,
Really excited about the
you're
80s
so
and 90s
excited.
party.
So fun. So yes, we have a lot coming up. Thank
Yep.
you guys for joining us once again.
Thank you for spending the time with us every week. We know it's a little shorter than normal, but for the summer, that's what we're going to do.
Listen.
And get out there, live life, have fun, and get with your friends. You know, that's what we all need
Come
right now.
drink some beer at Bad Martha.
Yes, maybe we'll see you there.
That's right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Come with me and sail away.